내가
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Cleveland. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Pierce is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Here we go. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Harden against Halliburton. Launches it from deep. Harden, no good. Halliburton drives in. And the rejection by Harden. Jordan wide open. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Jordan. Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got 5 now.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Harden the pass to Mitchell. We're about 1 minute into the first. Driving inside. Harden has a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Jordan, that's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. He has 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Harden outside. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. The three from Strus. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Jordan.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for a shot.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Shaq. Hill comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. defense, Chicago. They lead by 7. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Mitchell against Jordan. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Jordan's got 15 points.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Mobley kicks to Harden. Mobley a screen on Brunson. Harden, no good. Chicago leading by 6. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Harden way outside. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jordan's shot is off. Cleveland trails by 8. Mobley outside. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Chicago leading by 5. So with Durant sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jordan, and it's Hill in at the 3. Pass to Tyson. Here's Allen. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. Schroeder looking around. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Wade sets the pick for Schroeder. And another miss by Cleveland. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Jordan. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Allen with the screen for Schroeder. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
And he can't get the first one. O'Neal's checked in for Chicago. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jalen Brunson. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he's good on the second.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Jordan outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Hill passes to Mitchell. And here's Jordan outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 26.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Allen, a screen on Mitchell. The drive by Schroeder. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Jordan outside. He can't hit that time. Cleveland trails by 12. Mitchell in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Towns, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Jordan. The kick out to Hill. Cranes the three-pointer. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Schroeder. Fires for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill dishes to Jordan. Here's Shaq. The shot from the low post is good. And Chicago leads by 18.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Pass to Strus. From outside, off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Count it. Jordan's got 30 points.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Mitchell with it. He's got 6. Wade a screen on Jordan. And it's Mitchell missing. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Strus in at the small forward. Allen, that's good.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
2 points, that one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Chicago leading by 22. Here's Edwards. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
And it's sent back by Allen. A three from Strus. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Leonard, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Chicago. Drills it from outside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Chicago making some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Edwards. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Durant kicks to Halliburton. Offline with his 3. Mitchell outside. Back to Mobley. Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Harden with a screen on Butler. Inside, Allen. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Tyson. Hits it from three-point range.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
For 3, Durant. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Halliburton for 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball. Dean Wade, Dennis Schroeder.
17 seconds left in the third. Harden kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Allen. Rejected by Halliburton. Here's Butler. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Chicago, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Bam Adebayo is out there with Durant. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Butler in at the 2 guard.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Here's Halliburton. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now Mitchell. Jacks up a 3, and Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler. And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Wade. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Bryant, a screen on Halliburton. Mitchell outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Mobley comes in for Wade. And James Harden has subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Mobley outside. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
Mobley outside. Back to Harden. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Here's Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
O'Neal sets the screen for Brunson. And here's Jordan outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. From 6 feet. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident our players feel.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Pass to Strus. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Chicago grabs the miss. 26 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Pierce. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Allen dishes to Mobley. The three from Harden. And Pierce pulls it down. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jared Allen.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.